Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode number 603. Is that right? I think that's right. Let me check the YouTube. Yeah, 603. What do you know? That's um what was it? What's today? Well, it's technically the next day, right? But it was Mother's Day. I survived another Mother's Day, fortunately. And yeah, no, it was a chill day. I mowed the last of the lawn, or I didn't mow it, my buddy mowed it, but I like weed eated the last of the lawn. And got my sister, because I don't care about Mother's Day, but I know my sister, like, she had my nieces, so I was like, I need to get her something. So I got her some sushi. I had like a Uber Eats coupon that was like 65% off. I'm like, well, hell yeah, I'll order her some sushi. So it's pretty, inexpensive because I'm broke as a joke right now. So got that and got some pizza for her, even though it's like a bunch of carbs, but whatever. It's good pizza. I ate the majority of it. It was fucking good pizza. It was called like the Green Monster, and it had a lot of like random uh fancy cheeses on it, but real good, right? And yeah, I didn't have to talk to my mom. I'm surprised my mom didn't text me. She usually sends me like those like haunting texts, like, "Oh, are you gonna wish your mother happy Mother's Day or something like that?" And I'm like, man, whatever, fuck this shit. But yeah, this is a pretty chill day. Other than that, and I think right. What did I? Oh, I was watching Fear of the Walking Dead. I know I talked about that yesterday, but I started watching that, and it's all right. It's I finished the first season. I was like, "Oh, this is just like 6 episodes. That's not bad." And then I started looking at the other seasons because there's like 8 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead, and they're like 15, 16 episodes each, and I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta watch all this shit." Like oh my god, like it's so daunting to me. It's like it's kind of like Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4 is a good game, right? And it starts out great, but then I think about like how long it is and how long it's gonna take me, and I'm like, "Ah, I don't know if I want to play this game. I just want to play like short, chill games now in my life. Ones like of course you have your epic, long, big games that I could play that I get into, like still like Mass Effect. I get sucked into that, but some of the games it's just like, man, I want this to finish. But whatever. Let's check out the news. There's a little bit of news I got here. A dude who received a kidney from a pig transplant died. What did it say? 7 weeks after transplant. So what? 2 months? I don't know why they got to turn it into weeks, like it's like a baby child. Oh, how big? How old is your child? Oh, 42 months or something. No, 7 weeks. That's 2 months. Not even 2 months. Richard Slayman, the first person to receive a kidney from a pig, died. The transplant team says they have no indication that the death was the result of the transplant, which the hospital has heralded as a major scientific achievement. So yeah, I don't know. Like, of course, this sounds like it would be the cause of it would be that it's a pig's kidney. But it could be that the dude just didn't take care of himself. Who knows? He's like, I got a new kidney. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go crazy. Like I'm a new man, and just start kicking back fucking Budweiser, Bud Lights, or whatever the fuck these people drink. And just fucked up his pig kidney. Because I mean, pigs could eat anything. Uh, so I don't know. I don't know why the kidney couldn't handle this dude, but I like how the hospital's like, no, we don't think it's a transplant. It's we're pretty sure it was something else, and it's like, okay, let's take your word for it. Guess I'm gonna take your word for it because you're the doctors. We can't not believe doctors. Is that right? What happened to Fauci? Where is Fauci? No, after all that shit. Moving on to other pigs, and Greta Thunberg's a cute girl, I guess. Greta Thunberg arrested outside Eurovision finale, and here she is looking like a bandito, getting arrested in her home country of Sweden for joining the protest outside the filming of the Eurovision finale, which included an Israeli singer. I don't know why that needed to be put in the article because there were singers and other talents from many other nations, not just of Israel. But yeah, I guess she was there to protest something. We will not accept that a country currently committing genocide is allowed to platform to art wash themselves. The world cannot remain silent in a genocide. Everyone who can must use their voice and speak up against Israel's crimes and occupation. So yeah, okay, never mind. I guess she really is pro-Palestinian and against Israel. Okay. I was kind of I was kind of like, okay, you're a young girl, you can be all against global warming and all that, but now you're kind of like, oh, I'm pro-Palestinian. I don't know, can't really root for you now. And then you're getting older, right? So you're not like a naive little, uh, girl anymore. You're kind of like an annoying bitch now, who doesn't know. And like, how can you afford to keep getting arrested? Like, what are her parents? Where are her parents? Where I've never heard them talk about Greta Thunberg's parents. Like, they need to, like, I don't know, like, take care of her. And I don't mean in a like pew pew sort of way. I mean, take care of your child. She keeps getting arrested for protests. And at first, like I said, they maybe had some validity to them of her with global warming and all that, but now she's pro-Palestinian. It's like, okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now she's just kind of like I don't know, not she's kind of crazy now. She's becoming a real woman, growing into her craziness, right? But yeah, she'll just get. I mean, she's got to have a long ass arrest record now, right? For just getting arrested at all these protests and then taking pictures and looking she looks like a thug now, you know? Just ugly. She's ugly now. Like I could say that because she's older. She's ugly. She's ugly. Next here on the news, apex predator river monster that strangled U.S. waterways is spreading, and now that's a headline. That sounds really scary. So apparently, the flathead catfish is migrating its way through America waterways, crossing the Canadian border, and scientists are blaming climate change for this, and they're saying this catfish is literally like eating everything in the waters and becoming an apex predator to all these other fish. So it's like the Randy Orton of fish. It can grow up to 120 pounds, and it's just fucking with the waterways, eating all the fish. It can lay around 10,000 eggs at a time. I don't know why we just don't start fishing for these and eating them, right? Because catfish is good. Isn't that like a good fish? Like, not a that's a fish you can eat. Not a I don't know. We could eat it, right? It won't go to waste. You can make a good like a salad out of it, right? Like a fillet. What did she order? Fish fillet? Is that what McDonald's can make catfish fillets for Catboy Ranch? I don't know. Whatever. Uh, I don't know. Fisher, I don't know. They need to just put these catfish into the ocean and let the jellyfish kill them, or the fucking all the other scary things that are going down into the ocean. It's scarier than space. The ocean. It's how deep it is and all that. But I don't know. Whatever. I don't catch them. That's all you need to do. Catch the catfish and cook them and make yourself a nice stew, and you're good. Problem solved. I took care of that. I took care of that. You didn't even need to consult a scientist, or get your kidney, get a kidney out of a fish and transplant it into a black man. That'll help. That'll help the world. Nah, America. Nah. Lastly, here on the news, the U.S. offers Israel intel on Hamas leaders for pledge to hold back on Rafah, and that's a mouthful here, but this is kind of interesting. So the Biden administration is trying to tell Israel, hey, don't do a full scale invasion of, I guess, the city of Rafah, which is the last city in Gaza to be spared by the Israeli military offensive campaign. So here's the Biden administration saying, hey, if you don't take over this last city of Gaza, we will give you intel that we have that can help you pinpoint Hamas leaders hiding in tunnels around the city so that you can engage them in a more precise campaign than so it won't, like, be, it'll be less collateral damage, I guess, if they just go a full invasion into the city, right? That Palestinian city. And it's like, okay, so do you want to be a part of this war, Biden? Do you not? Do you? I don't understand, because you're helping, but you're not helping, but you're helping, but you're not helping. And you can't help because it's, like, it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. You're a piece of shit. You don't deserve I don't know, you're crazy, you're just furthering this war, and you just need to let Israel and Gaza fight it out, or they're going to keep fighting, so just let them fight it out, and deal with the shit that's going on here in America, like what is it, we need more, we need Tim Allen to do some home improvements, we need Whoopi Goldberg to make another Sister Act movie, we need I don't know. we need to help homeless people, I guess, find homes for the purge that's about to happen. When is that? That's usually in July, right? June or July, the purge. I forget when that goes down. But yeah, help out your own country, buddy, before you help out everyone else. Because uh that's really, I don't know. Everyone's just gonna vote for fucking RFK's brainworm if you keep doing that. Uh, I'm gonna probably, if I do get to vote, go and just write in RFK's brainworm, because, like, all of that, and then I guess the vice president be Harambe if I want to do something that's like, you know, make a change, like Michael Jackson said, "Gonna make a change. It's gonna feel real good, come on." But I don't know. Um, I don't know about the whole catfish, Israel war, Greta Thunberg, pig kidneys. I don't fucking know. Happy Mother's Day, right? I guess that's what we got to deal with. It's always on Mother's Day when all this shit happens, because my mom's a piece of shit, and I don't think she listens to the podcast. That'd be funny if my mom listens to the podcast. No, I don't care. She already knows. I think she's a piece of shit. Um, I wouldn't doubt if she thought I was a piece of shit, but I'm just like her. But I know that I'm not a good person, and she needs to understand that too. And we're both sick, and I am my mother's child. I cannot uh undo that. And I don't know. I just try to use what she taught me that she uses for evil, for at least better reasons. And I'm not saying I'm a good person. Like I said, I'm not a good person, but I try to live with the sins of my mother, and all I can say is that's all funny. That's all funny, guys. Now I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. Anywhere podcast available, just search "That's All Funny." Check out the podcast. That's all kayfabe. Episode coming out. All about Ric Flair, greatest wrestler alive, and always apologizing for things. That's fun. Check that out. That's all kayfabe. Anywhere podcasts available. If you want to see video versions of this podcast, that podcast, and other stuff I do, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Got videos of this, that, other stuff. A live show I do with the wonderful mint salad called Tits and Areolas, where we talk about a movie we watch, play a little game. It's fun. She's beautiful. I'm a piece of shit. Tell her Happy Mother's Day. She's got some titties. She's mom like, I guess. I don't know. You can call her mommy, whatever. Check that out. What else do I have? Patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything: early episodes, bonus episodes, deleted episodes, stuff like that. And check me out on all the socials at Lorenzo Ariola on Twitter, at Lorenzo Ariola on Instagram. Um, right? Yeah, at Lorenzo Ariola. And then guy who does the art for the show at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram, at Retro Horror Inc. on Twitter if you want to commission him. Thank you for Patreon members. Thank you to like, subscribe, share, all that.